Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to RNZ, China has issued a warning to Australia following the formalization of a landmark military alliance between Canberra and Fiji. The newly unveiled Ocean of Peace Alliance and the accompanying Vuval Union Treaty represent a strategic shift intended to solidify Australia's security presence in the Pacific and prevent Beijing from establishing a military foothold in the region. Under the pact, both nations agree to act to meet common danger in the event of a military attack. While Fiji's leadership has attempted to downplay potential tensions, suggesting that China might welcome regional stability, Beijing's foreign ministry responded with a critical statement. Spokesperson Mao Ning urged the country of concern to respect the independence of Pacific nations and avoid geopolitical rivalry. The development comes amidst ongoing regional security concerns, occurring just hours before a separate Chinese ballistic missile test in the Pacific. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is expected to discuss these evolving security dynamics with other regional leaders during his ongoing visits in the Pacific. Severe weather, including deadly tornadoes and heavy storms, has struck central China, resulting in at least 17 deaths and hundreds of injuries. According to Al Jazeera, tens of thousands of people have been evacuated from their homes due to the destruction. In Hubei province, a rare tornado destroyed infrastructure, lifting trucks and causing widespread building damage. Meanwhile, in Guangxi, heavy rainfall has led to overflowing rivers and the declaration of a red flood alert. President Xi Jinping has urged authorities to conduct all-out rescue and emergency operations for the affected populations. The situation is further complicated as China braces for Super Typhoon Bavi. Having already passed through U.S. territorial islands, including Guam and the Northern Marianas, where it caused significant damage to power and water infrastructure, the storm is moving northwest and is expected to make landfall on China's eastern coast by Thursday, bringing further threats of high winds and heavy rain. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has revived his controversial rhetoric regarding Greenland, asserting during the NATO summit in Ankara, Turkey, that the island should be under American control rather than Denmark's. Trump claimed that the island is currently surrounded by China and Russian ships and suggested that U.S. national security necessitates its acquisition. During his bilateral meeting with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Trump further escalated the tension by threatening to withdraw all U.S. soldiers from Europe if his demands remain unmet. These remarks continue to strain relations between Washington and Copenhagen, both foundational members of NATO. Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen has firmly rejected the claim, stating that the island is not for sale and that allies must respect Danish sovereignty. While Trump ruled out the use of force in his speech at the World Economic Forum, the diplomatic rift remains a point of contention among NATO members, with officials suggesting that discussions regarding the island's status are ongoing on a monthly basis, according to Global News. Indonesia and India have officially strengthened their strategic defense partnership by signing a procurement agreement for the Indian-made BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. This announcement was made during Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's state visit to Jakarta, where he met with Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto at the Merdeka Palace. According to Antara, the agreement serves as a major milestone in Indonesia's efforts to bolster its coastal defense capabilities. While the contract's specific value and delivery timeline remain undisclosed, the deal transitions years of preliminary discussions into a formal partnership. Beyond the missile procurement, the two nations signed 16 bilateral cooperation documents, including a deal between India's Bharat Dynamics Limited and Indonesia's Republik Corp for air-to-air missiles. PM Modi emphasized that these agreements reflect a shared geopolitical vision for securing maritime stability. particularly in the Indian Ocean. Both leaders pledged to enhance cooperation in defense, disaster management, and digital infrastructure to address evolving transnational security challenges. According to a report by UPI, the Argentine government has announced a $1.2 billion project to construct a new nuclear reactor at the Atucha nuclear complex, located northwest of Buenos Aires. The initiative is being led by the U.S.-based company Meitner Energy and features the ACR-300, a Generation 3 plus Small Modular Reactor (SMR), utilizing technology patented in Argentina. Economy Minister Luis Caputo noted that the investment is sourced from private U.S. capital and is expected to create approximately 2,000 direct jobs. The project may benefit from the proposed Super Rigi legislation, which offers incentives for large-scale investments. While supporters highlight the project's potential for job creation and clean energy, some local experts have expressed concern, noting that the new private initiative has displaced existing, long-standing government research projects like the CNEA's Karen reactor. Despite this, proponents argue that SMR technology offers a cost-effective, space-saving solution for modernizing national energy grids and integrating more carbon-free power sources. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.